For this tutorial I used a scale production race car seat. I used 2 for on the build, but in this example 1 is enough. Some red seatbelt material, some seatbelt buckles. You can go for a small set or a big set depending on how many times you are planning on doing this, or just if you want to have some stock. Now in order to glue this down to the seat and glue the seatbelt buckles on, I used some super glue from Bob Smith Industries, and to cut it I used some photo etch scissors from Tamiya. So I decided to use red seatbelt material, but Scale Production also has some blue, green and black material available. This can be purchased on thescalemodeler.com or in Scale Production's own webshop, scaleproduction.de. So as you could just see, we started off by cutting the shoulder straps to length. I cut them a bit longer because I didn't really know where I was going to mount them, either to the roll cage or to the back of the car to the chassis. So it's a bit better to have some extra length than to have it too short. So with those shoulder straps cut, you can cut the ones around the hips and between the legs. And with that all done, you can do that twice for 2 seats or just 1 depending on your build. Then you either select the small set or the big set for the buckles and move on to a lot of fiddling and swearing and hoping you didn't really need to do this again, but you probably will. And then just attach all these buckles to the ends of the seatbelt, add some glue, fold it over and hold it tight for a couple of seconds until it is dry. Now for the shoulder straps you will also need some adjusting, and this is a piece you loop it through on one side, then fold it over and put it in on the other side, pull it tight, and you have your adjustment. Now on an actual seatbelt there would be another strap to pull it tight, so I decided not to do it as I was kind of done after doing this twice on 2 seats. But if you want to go the extra mile, just add another piece of seatbelt material so you can pull the straps tight in order to fasten yourselves tightly into those seatbelts. So with the 2 shoulder straps done, you move on to the piece between the legs, just adding the latch, and then move on to the other pieces for around the hips and add some buckles to those ends as well. Now once you have finished all the 5 pieces, had added latches, the adjustment straps and the buckles, you can move on to gluing them into the seats. Now I'm doing this with the same glue as that I glued the buckles and latches on. That is the Bob Smith Industries Super Gold Plus. Now the reason I'm using this is because it's super glue, so it dries really quick, and it's the Super Gold Plus formula, so it doesn't fog or haze. So I just apply a small amount of the glue with a toothpick, or you could do it out of the bottle, but I prefer the toothpick in this particular moment, as you can use a really tiny amount and be very precise on where you want to add it. So I add the glue, add the seatbelt on it, hold it in place for a couple of seconds, and then move on to the next piece. And with all the pieces glued in place, this is what you're going to end up with. It takes a lot of swearing, a lot of patience, a high blood pressure, but in the end you have an amazing piece of detail for in your interiors that can finish it completely off and make it look a lot more authentic and realistic. Now if you like this tutorial, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, share it with your friends, and make it as widely spread as possible to help me out make more videos and get out to more people. Now also, if you have another tutorial in mind that you want to see, also let me know down in the comments below and I will see what I can do.